Hey, pre-notification gang. Coming along great, Rip. My day was good. Had MWL shit go on today, and it was fucking amazing. Thanks the resub, Stiegel. Let me give sub artificial. And the resub Robotits. And Klob. G-Disc and Christian. Oh, yeah, this game was a real fucking stinker. I definitely will not be playing more of it. I wanted to see, like, Danny Trejo and all that, but I can't stand the game. It's fucking terrible. There's the resub Grimes, Goth, Chaos, Fran, and whatever. You seen the kid who tells his teacher he's the alpha now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that student has some kind of, like, mental disability. So I really didn't find that video to be, like, as cringe as everyone else did. I found it to just be pretty sad. Oh, I forgot the Blue Beetle trailer came out. No, I haven't seen it. Thanks to the resub. Vato, Win-Win, Abby, and the Prime Dubs. Let me give subcore. Yeah, I finished RE4 already. Thanks to the Bits Blink. Nice, that sounds fun. Thanks to resub Crazy. You ever played Greedfall? Yeah, it was okay. It was alright. Not an amazing game, but not terrible. Thanks to Tier 1 Yuna. Give subcore and the resub JJ. And the resub CF. Do you see Mew Kitty's response to your video? The Twitter copium post? I did. She seems to fucking hate me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the cope was. I thought I laid out how they're very different pretty effectively, but I suppose not. I don't know if that's like her shtick or not, but yeah, I did see. Thanks to resub Crow, Legendary, Raymond, Ghoul, Kale, Hazy, Rep, and the Bits Mucus. And the give subcore. And the Prime Dodd. And the resub Milk. Thanks to resub Valo and Mucus. You hear the new police chase? That oh yeah, with the stolen. Holy shit! Thank you the 50 gift subs. Yuna, what the fuck? Jesus Christ! Thank you for the generosity. And the resub Rocky, Juice, and King Cocos and Shrapnel. Thank you for that, Yuna. God damn. System of a Down is a great band. Yep, I know WWE Sold. We can talk about that. It's a $21 billion merger. which is wild. He's a tier 1 bot. Give subcore and the resub chance. Cool and Nichols. I loved God of War Ragnarok. Sorry to hear you didn't like it. I thought that game was amazing. He's the resub aesthetic and Alaba. And Ooga Booga. And the Prime discombobulated. Yep, still watching Vinland Saga. When are we absorbing both into the MWL? Oh, it's coming soon. The MWL merger is gonna make this shit look weak. There's a tier 1 Saint in the resub Eddie. Yeah, we finished RE4. I don't think I'll do any professional runs. You're gonna subject yourself to more Crime Boss tonight? No, I'm done with that game. That game was miserable. It wasn't even like fun bad. It was just truly awful. There's a tier 1 Bluey, the resub slop, and the prime slop and resub Fat Man and Cheese. You see that CLG just kind of collapsed today? Yeah, we can talk about that too as well. I did see. I haven't started the new Mandalorian season yet. Thanks to resub Demon in Dream Fox. And the resub Doe and Vex. Vince Mustache, straight up Vegeta from Dragon Ball GT. Oh, I don't have a picture of it here. I don't think it's that bad. Unless I've only seen it in some flattering lights. I didn't think it was like a horrible. Like, it's just standard, goofy, absurdly rich, evil businessman stash. There's a resub Azarok, Jason, and Todd. The bits Hawk and Neon. The resub Diarrhea. And the resub Master Chief. And the resub Zach. And the resub Fox. When you gonna run Apex again? I'm not sure. I do want to run more Apex though. You see all the new customization options for Jedi Survivor? I did not. There's the bits option. Yep, this is Endeavor. They've merged the two into a $21 billion company. an absolute juggernaut of wrestling or an absolute juggernaut of fighting and wrestling entertainment. I think the crossovers could go crazy, yeah. I think they'd be very cool. Especially, I mean, Brock Lesnar, for example, wrestled in the WWE, fought in the UFC. Like, there's so much potential. I love that shit, though. Like, crazy crossovers, I think, are great. The resub Statist and Mason. Yeah, we'll talk about CLG in a minute. Crazy because he wasn't even that good in the UFC. You talking about Brock Lesnar? He was all right. What was his record? I think it was 5-4. I mean, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Exhibits Krillin and the resub Woodcock. And resub Fried. He was a champ. Oh yeah, he even held the championship belt for a little bit. There's the resub Bin and Terrorist. And the resub Tony. His record is 9-3-1 in the UFC. I didn't think he in the UFC. No, didn't he only have 5 wins in the UFC? Maybe in like a lower league he had a higher or a better record. Let's see. Maybe he fought more than I remembered. Okay. Yeah, no, here. Mixed martial arts record 5-3, not 5-4. Yeah, 5-3. And that's in the UFC. Thanks to the resub Squirt. And the bits Cryo and Camus. Sorry to hear you didn't like it, Cryo. There's the bits Wes and the resub Empire. No plan, Wes. We'll find something. It's all the background screams, whatever anime Tiana's watching. I can see a lot of UFC fighters do a WWE stint post MMA career. Oh yeah, I mean Conor McGregor's obvious. 100%. Have not played Phasmo since the new update. Did not see that either, Num. Oh, to answer that question, no, I don't know Superman SF anymore. That was like 15 years ago. No, definitely not Blaine. Would Connor do WWE? He already made like 2 tweets about it. Of course he'd do WWE. He's a tier 1 Dylan and the resub Draco. And the resub Blake. The gift sub Jase. That would be huge, Yuna. Get him speed running. There's a gift sub Skeleton. Can't say I've heard the Bloodborne sex song. That sounds wild. What'd KSI do? It was the slur. During one of their game shows, he said a slur. That's been the drama. So he put out an apology, the Sidemen put out an apology. They've been getting dunked on the last like 48 hours. Thanks to Resub Kai, Beefy, and Dinny. Video was taken down as well. Well, I'm sure they're just editing it out. They'll probably repost it, but maybe they won't. I don't know. Thanks to Resub Johanna and Marionette. That's tough. Probably no bacon. Probably pretty soon, Wes, yeah. Thanks to Resub Rogue. And the Resub Skeleton. Can't say I've seen those compilation videos, T-Chan, but that does sound wholesome. Why did the editors leave the slur in the video in the first place? I don't know, man. Probably just didn't think it was going to be a big deal, would be my guess. Thanks for your sub, Sweetie. Why does Twitter have Doge? Just another Elon Musk quirky moment. Apparently it did wonders for the Doge price. Thanks to resub Bill Gates. And the resub Bone, Dwight, and Ryan. And the bits T-Chan. Resub Potato and Calvin in the Prime Food. No, I haven't seen the Blue Beetle trailer yet. I'll watch it now. George Lopez is hype. Man, I haven't seen George Lopez in a long time. He really peaked with Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Thanks for resub Duke and Stim. And Dylan. Isn't your favorite game City of Heroes? Yeah. What does that have to do with anything, though? Thanks for resub Cole. Not like Blue Beetle was in City of Heroes. Though he does kind of have like that Lord Recluse, like spider pack. Thanks for the resub Weeb. Writers do not understand how Blue Beetle works and it shows big time. But I don't know enough about him to call any of that shit out. It just looks like normal superhero shit to me. No strong opinions on it. Wasn't a terrible trailer. Wasn't anything crazy. Just normal formulaic superhero stuff. Thanks to resub RB Drunk in Sydney. Thanks to resub Sinless. And Pepsi in the Prime Wraith. You hear about the Moana reboot? Not a reboot, it's a fucking live action. Even worse than just rebooting. I saw. Just another one to add to the list. More garbage. This movie's not even 10 years old yet. It's so stupid.
Aloha, everyone.
I haven't seen this, though.
From beautiful Hawaii.
Maybe he'll make a great argument to convince me it's a great thing.
We are here on the island of Oahu, where I did a lot of my growing up. As you know, Hawaii means so much to my family and me, and the traditions of our ohana, or ainga, as we say in Samoa, were shaped by these incredible islands. The Pacific Islands and their cultures inspired a very special story, one that you all know very well. And that story is, drum roll please, Moana!
Yeah, Moana!
So excited and happy to announce that a live-action reimagining of Moana is in the works. Moana, Gramatala, the music, the dance, Te Fiti, Pua the pig, the village, the beautiful, powerful ocean, and one more, what's that guy's? Oh, yours truly, Hey Hey the chicken. Kidding, Hey Hey's gonna be in it, but of course Maui will be in it too. As many of you may not know, the brilliant team at Disney Animation, my partners, we found so much inspiration for Maui in the mana and the presence.
Who cares, man? There's just no reason to make a live-action Moana. It has actually not even been 10 years. Jesus Christ. Probably will still do well. Well, not probably, it will undoubtedly do well. All of these live-action remakes do well, really. Even the worst ones, like the Lion King live-action. It's not even live-action, it's still animated, but you get the idea. These are prime shelves. These are tier 1 Jase. The resub angry. Aladdin by far the worst. Seems like you've totally forgot about the Mulan live action. Most people have probably forgot about Mulan though, the live action. Thanks the resub shape. Did you watch the Pinocchio live action? Yeah, we started it and then turned it off. It was so bad. 3 Pinocchio movies all came out at once. One of them was the Disney live action one. It was fucking awful. So we turned it off. The Del Toro was the best one. Yeah, that's what everyone said. I still haven't seen it yet. Thanks for resub, Snow. There's an audience for him, just not you. Yeah, that audience is actual 7-year-olds. And it does well. Like, it's smart from Disney to just keep doing these, like, throwaway, easy live-action remakes. Doesn't make it any less silly. Thanks the Prime. Popcorn. They really should have learned from Cinderella. That one sucked and should have been the end of that venture. I don't even remember the Cinderella live action one. There's the Prime Binny and the resub Trippy. The resub Dragon. And the Beauty and the Beast remake. I do remember that one. Thanks a gift sub, Brad. And the resub Trash Boat. Surprised they haven't done Frozen. Give it 5 years, they will. Probably less than 5 years, that's generous. Within the next 3 years, I bet they'll do live action Frozen. Frozen's way too profitable for them not to. Thanks to the resub method. In the Prime, Hayden. Frozen 3 was confirmed. Oh, okay, well then they'll have to put it on the back burner until after Frozen 3. But it will come. It'll march on in. Just another Disney live action remake. Nothing is safe. Certainly not Frozen. That is a cash cow that they already milked the shit out of. Live action is just waiting. There's the Prime tense. Thanks, Resub Slayer. The Resub Duck. And Kanto is definitely next. I didn't see that movie. I don't know shit about it. Thanks, the resub Soster. And yeah, I saw the trailer for Sisu. It looks great. You ever seen Prince of Egypt? I don't know. That's a good question. Hold on. Quick text message. Okay, now I'm back. If you were religious in the past, you must have. Maybe. Maybe I did. It's the Moses movie. I'll look it up real quick. Maybe I'll recognize it if I see it. Gotta be honest, it's not ringing any bells. Yeah, none of this is really looking familiar. Maybe it's like an old repressed memory. It was a good movie, though. That's nice. This one might be a little too old for them to live action. It's a 1998 movie. Well, and again, they fucking live action Lion King and all that. Maybe not. And Aladdin and everything. I guess really it's only a modern trend that they're live actioning sub 10-year-old movies. This isn't Disney. Oh, who is it? Oh, DreamWorks. Thanks a bit, George. Yeah, Tiana saw Dungeons and Dragons and said it was great. Everyone that's seen it, that I've seen, has said it's been great. But I haven't watched it. Thanks the resub Sunray. Yeah, of course I'll be playing the new Diablo. I really enjoyed the beta. We can talk about CLG now. CLG seems to be the latest in esports bubble bursting. It looks like it's completely folding pretty soon. So mass layoffs just hit. They are also releasing a lot of their talent. And it seems they're going to sell off their League of Legends slot, which is something TSM is also considering, selling their league slot, since TSM is also putting their foot off the gas. Esports continues to burn. Thanks, Resub Virtue. Time to get in. No, these fucking league slots go for like 30 mil. That is nowhere near what we're capable of affording. Who was it? Enthusiast or Misfits or something? I don't know. One of them sold an LCK slot for literally like $35 million. Thanks to the Prime. Wabungus and the Resub Cypher and Mackin. Hold on, I gotta take a shit real quick though. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. back. Thanks the resub CMG. And the Prime dummy. No, no more Crime Boss. That game is fucking awful. Last night was plenty of Crime Boss forever. There's a Prime Arrow. And there is some Raichu. Opinion on Star Wars Old Republic. That's the MMO, right? SWOTOR? I think. I didn't play enough of it. Thanks to resub Chopper and Dawn. Thanks to resub Casper. What's your opinion on Legend of Zelda Wind Waker? Wind Waker's amazing. That game is fantastic. Thanks to give sub blue. Would you rather be a werewolf or vampire in the Twilight universe? I don't know, it's hard to say. Probably a vampire, though. You see, Legendary just bought the rights and is working on a Street Fighter movie. No, it sounds terrible, though. Thanks, resub Chopper. Of course, I'll be watching the Mario movie when it comes out. Thanks to resub Wondrous and Syllabi. And Kato. Did you like the old Street Fighter movie? No, I only ever saw clips. And the clips are cool, like the old Street Fighter films. Oops. They are cool. There's an ending scene here. Well, actually, I bet it'll just be here. That's kind of iconic. Which one is it? It's the one where he does like the big kick and he like flies out of a garage and then the movie just ends. Is it this? That is a cool line. I don't remember it in the movie. But that is a cool line. What the fuck? Chat still hasn't told me. Which is the one where they like kick somebody off of a garage, they're like flying around, then that person like explodes and then it rolls credits. Which Street Fighter movie was that? I'm almost positive it was Street Fighter. It's the bits, Jose. It's the proper way to end your film. Is it this? No, this doesn't look right. This is a totally different thing. I remember this, though. This is pretty cool. But Street Fighter also had something like this. Thanks to Bits Bernard, the resub Trey, and Sneaky P. What was it? I know it was Street Fighter. Right there. No, I definitely don't think it's this. I'm pretty sure it takes place on top of a garage. This is just straight up the ending to the movie. It's The Legend of Chun-Li. No, I don't think so. Man, this is really gonna bother me. Because it's an old movie. Thanks to the gift sub Shazy and the resub Dankhill. Was it even a Street Fighter movie? I'm almost positive. I really think it is, but maybe not. I feel like chat would have known it by now. I just remember they're like on top of a garage, they do like some kind of big kick and the guy's like flying around and then he's like flying back and then he explodes and then it's just like, yeah, and the movie ends. Look up Street Fighter Alpha. I mean, it wasn't an animated movie, it was live action, it was very silly. Thanks for the bits, T-chan. Let me look up all the Street Fighter movies real quick and maybe something will jump out at me. Alright, let's look at all the Street Fighter live action movies. Here we go, category live action films. There's Street Fighter, Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li, Street Fighter Legacy, Street Fighter Best Friends Forever, Street Fighter Enter the Dragon. What is this one? No, this is a short fan film. That's not going to be it. Maybe it wasn't Street Fighter. I'm really upset at myself for not remembering it. It was a very cool scene. Maybe it was Power Rangers. Nah, I don't think so. Thanks to the Prime. Ashuga. Street Fighter, Colonel Guile versus General Bison at the very end. I don't think so. That's not the right location at all. Thanks to resub Kona. Try City Hunter. Jackie Chan and Street Fighter. Oh, I remember this. This is definitely not it. But I do remember this. Holy Lord. Let's see. City Hunter ending, maybe. Oh, this is not the same thing. It's Jackie Chan City Hunter. Oh, it looks like there's only like a Street Fighter scene. I'll just accept that we'll never find that fucking scene that I'm talking about. Thanks to resub Spider and Salmon. And the resub Salami. Your brain made it up. No, I'm pretty sure I pulled it up on stream a long time ago. When we were going through like iconic shit movie moments. I'm pretty sure I pulled it up then, but that was a few years ago now. Thanks to resub Blue. And the Prime Whisper. You sure it's not Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Positive. Thanks to Prime Crash. It's Return of the Street Fighter 1974 ending. Let's see. This is the whole movie. I just want the ending. I feel like if this was the right one, the ending would definitely be on its own by now. I also don't think it was from 1975. Thanks to resub Ace and Jacob. Just go to the end. Man, fuck no. There could be anything in there. This is way too old to be the right one. There's just no way. But here, you know what? I'll do it real quick. Just in case. I don't want to scroll through something that might be toss.
Oh, come on! Oh, give me a chance! Give me a chance!
What the fuck? Can you hear that? Yeah, you can.
No!
Wow. This is definitely not it. Wow. What an ending, though. There's the Prime Gwyn and the resub Voodoo. Of course, I won't play The Last of Us Remaster on PC. That's apparently an awful port. He's the resub developer. Can you describe what you just saw? Not really. It was super dark and the camera was right up in someone's face. So it looked like his neck was bleeding and he was like reaching out for someone and then he sets him on fire. Weird. That's an odd movie. Especially for 1974. You don't mean real life Street Fighter, do you? That's hilarious with a garage-like thing exploding. I don't think so. I don't think I mean real life Street Fighter. I mean, we can see though. No. This is Raka Raka. They're great, but that's not what I'm talking about. This was like a full movie. It's an older film. I'm actually pretty sure it was only in Japanese with English subtitles. Thanks to the Bits developer. Glad you like it. Try looking it up on Google. Yeah, I'll ask ChatGPT if it can find the movie for me. I wonder if it could. I bet it could. It ain't a Street Fighter movie. I'm like 60% sure it's Hong Kong Brawler. I don't even see the movie. I'm just getting brawls that happened in Hong Kong. So I'm like 60% sure it's not that. Man, I can... You know what? It might not have been Street Fighter. I think they might have just had like Street Fighter characters in it, like as a cameo. Because I do remember at the end, Chun-Li was there. I'm very confident Chun-Li was at the end. I don't think she was the one that delivered like the turbo garage kick. Actually, hold on. I'm having brain blast or a false memory. I guess it's one or the other. I remember a bicycle kick on the big bad guy in a garage, and it was like a very long drawn out bicycle kick, kind of like in Mortal Kombat with Liu Kang. I think it's Liu Kang, right? He's the one that does the bicycle kick. Can't remember. But it's like that. Goes into the wall, and then eventually it leads to that kick off the garage, and then Chun-Li's there celebrating. I remember that. At least I think I do. Although I might now be getting multiple movies mixed up together. Thanks, Resub. Sand. No, it's not a Jackie Chan movie. It was a very silly film. Like, all the characters at the end are very silly. I'm pretty sure Chun-Li's there. I can't remember any of the other ones, but I'm pretty sure Chun-Li's there. It really sounds like Future Cop. I don't know Future Cop. No, I don't think it's Future Cop. Well, hold on, let's see. Future Cop 1993 Hong Kong Street Fighter movie. This is the whole thing. How about Future Cop ending? I remember this PS1 game, but that's not what I'm looking for. God damn it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna scroll through it again just in case. This is it. Wait, this is it. Right? Let me see. And it ends the way I just said. Yep. Nice. Hey, good shit. It is Future Cop. So they have this like wild fight on the garage here. It doesn't exactly end the way I thought it did though. Yeah, this shit gets super wacky. It eventually culminates in like this big like kick moment from the garage, and then they just celebrate. Alright, maybe not a kick. He just explodes for some reason. Yeah, nice. Good shit. One guy got it. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Moist Boy, and the Tier 1 boy. Thank you for that. And then the credits roll once they meet up with the rest of the cast over here. I thought it was more abrupt than it was, but through fragments of memories we got there.
Hello，我哋識得翻去啦，唔使嚟催我。你翻去先吧啦。點知啊？文正，恭喜大家成功咁消滅咗將軍。客氣啊！我今次嚟係帶一個壞消息俾你哋嘅。一個超級賽亞人已經嚟咗1993年嘅日本啦。至於我今次嚟嘅目的，
I don't think I ever watched the full movie.
同埋你哋一齊去消滅佢。
I just remember seeing scenes in the ending.
發生咩事啊？唔使你發生咩事，大家開心就得啦。耶！耶！
Nice. Thanks to Reset Metal Gear. But we got there in the end. Can we watch that whole movie? Man, fuck no. Seems like a cool movie, though. That guy just explodes for some reason. That's hype, I guess. Nice work, though. I don't know how the fuck you pieced all of this together. Thanks to the resub. Shed, Espion, Junie, and Cinca. And Bryn. Should have mentioned Goku was in there. I didn't remember Goku. He's a tier 1 Kane. Tier 1 Cam. Any expectations for the new Transformers? Not at all. No expectations at all. Plan on playing more Crime Boss? No. Fuck no. I don't even think it's fun bad. It's just miserably bad. Like, half of the missions are 30 seconds long. I don't know. It was just boring bad. Is it Prime Lucario? Who knows, Straw Hat? Have you seen the new Blue Beetle trailer? Yeah. Yeah, I have. James Gunn working hard to keep DC alive. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not exactly excited for any of the upcoming superhero anythings. Surf Ninjas ending. Oh, I used to love Surf Ninjas. I used to love all of these ninja movies. Three Ninjas, all of them. I watched every single fucking one of these. Fuck, it was so good. Oh, I forgot about Rob Schneider being in it.
Seriously, there's dynamite here. We'll throw it at him.
Of course he is. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't a lot.
I got one.
Lava punch, you light it first.
I need light.
What do you know about Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
I got something.
Great movie.
Cigarettes. Yeah. I know I should quit.
Maybe you should get the patch. Look who I'm talking to.
Well, don't remember that scene. This is a very different Schneider. Yeah. Yeah, it is. This is a very different time. Thanks to the resub Pancake. In the bits percentile. Saw that. It was good. Yeah, we already talked about the UFC and WWE merger. They don't make movies like this anymore. Yeah, and that's for the best. It really is. Watch the CBS Goofy News Report, the popularity of mundane video games. The popularity of mundane video games. So it's going to be things like Lawn Mowing Simulator and all that.
Many a movie trailer promises a thrill a minute, But a growing audience is looking for just the opposite. David Pogue provides the proof.
When you
Whee,
picture a modern
Fortnite,
video
let's go. So hype.
you might assume that it involves shooting, or racking up points, or at least winning.
Nah, that's not what gaming's all about.
But in fact, some of the most popular games
This
these
is real
days
gaming.
look like this.
A little to the left is a game where you sort, stack, and tidy up the house.
No timer, no opponents, no losing. They're called cozy games or simulation games.
What a good story.
Forget
It's about
war
time
games
someone
like
talks about
Call of
the
Duty.
simulators.
This one's more like Call of Dirty.
This game is called Unpacking. And what you do in this game is unpack.
Oh, fuck. That's so big. Oh, yeah.
There's also Lawn Mowing Simulator.
Mm-hmm. That one's a household name.
Fish Keeper.
Oh, I don't know that one.
American Truck Simulator.
That one does deliver
But then
thrills, though.
There's airplane mode. It's a flight simulator where you're not the captain. You're a passenger in coach.
This is your captain speaking. We've been
I don't know that one. That's a
control
fucking awesome
that our
idea.
landing to Halifax has been delayed.
Not fight and flight, you know, not adrenaline pumping, but rather tend and befriend type of games where you're relaxing, you're hanging out, you're doing.
Kelly Dunlap is a
Why?
psychologist.
That one I
and a
don't
game
get
designer.
at all.
Do you have any ideas about why they seem to be catching on?
That
now?
one sounds fucking miserable.
Well, I don't know if you know, but there was this thing that happened in 2020 where everybody's lives got completely flipped upside
Misery
down,
sub crazy.
and the chaos rock we're
True,
on
kid.
just got even more chaotic. And so for a lot of people, normalcy, control, predictability were things that were missing since 2020. And so we're finding games that are tapping
I don't know.
into-
I gotta be honest with you. I think that's really looking too deep into it. I don't think there was a lot of people during lockdown that's like, fuck, I really want the experience of being in a plane again and just going nowhere. So they just go on like the plane simulator and sit there like, my fix. But you could definitely make that argument for other things like socialization, of course. I just don't think that necessarily works for games like we're talking about here. There totally is, though. You think so? I don't know. Not for things like riding coach in a plane.
those needs that are not being met in our day-to-day lives.
Is there something to the ease of mastery of these games? I mean, you're playing inside of 5 minutes.
Yeah, when we see something that it's simple and it's really easy to understand. We went from here to here. It went from clean to dirty. It went from rough to smooth. Yeah, that definitely itches parts of our brain that want to know that we as humans have autonomy and that our decisions matter.
Believe it or not, it gets weirder. Instead of playing these games, some people like to watch other people.
Oh, that's fucking cringe. That'll never last.
This is such a surreal thing that we're seeing. When Power Wash Sim came out, it peaked the top 10.
True.
So
This
we
game was
know
big.
that it
Is
was
big.
competing with the big dogs.
Mary Kish is the head of community at Twitch, the website where 31 million people a day go to watch other people play video games.
We're looking for salt, boys.
It's really fun watching someone who's really good at a video game
Thanks for
play
some
it.
game catchers,
Mary
Sky
is
and
doing
Isaac.
triple duty for this interview. She's a Twitch streaming star, she works at Twitch, and she's a fan of cozy games.
Oh, my oven's dead. That's why. Okay, I got it.
How does it feel to fail a pizza making simulation?
You don't fail pizza, you learn pizza.
Oh! I can understand.
This guy's over here
the
shit
pleasure and
talking her.
Relaxation of playing these games.
That's the biggest hater in her chat right there.
Why would someone go on Twitch and watch someone else do it? I don't get it.
One of the reasons is that you want to try before you buy. Before I spend $20 on a game, it's kind of nice to watch a streamer play it for an hour. But that's just one half of the story. You were watching this mundane activity being taken out by a person that's extremely charismatic and charming, and you're probably there for them more than that game.
According to Kelly Dunlap, The simulation
For
games
plane
will be fun
riding
to play,
simulator, though?
even for someone who does the same work in real life.
They're idealized worlds. I show up, I power
Thanks to
wash,
resub
and I go
Marty in
home.
tier 1, Rebecca.
I don't have
the
to worry
Prime
about
Panda.
billing or taxes or showing up late.
I don't
or
think he's
doing
making arguments for why people watch streaming. I think he's making arguments for why would somebody watch somebody sit in a plane simulator doing nothing. I'm really fixated on that one. That one kind of blows my mind. That one seems like the most boring possible game imaginable, to just ride coach in a plane, like real-time hours just in that plane coach. That sounds terrible. I think that's what he's trying to focus on, but even still, the answer should still be obvious. Thanks for the bits, percentile. And the resub Ricky and Inbergs.
in the hose.
I'm definitely
or,
not playing
you know,
it.
Whatever it is.
That sounds. It's
To
not
test
even
that
fun as a
theory,
joke.
I invited Juan Salazar, who owns a landscaping and power washing company, to try a simulator.
That's a nice van. I don't know why they never clean it, right? The paint is so beautiful.
I know. So is it the same pleasure that you get from the real one, or is it a different kind of pleasure?
This one's more fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like it. The real one, we
Nice.
get wet and the paint where we're working, we get wet and maybe bleach.
Yeah, oh.
So this one is more nice.
Yeah.
He looks like he's having fun. He just made a
$25
gamer here.
That's so good, man.
Nice. He just absolutely turned that guy into a fucking power wash simulator superstar. That was wholesome. That was pretty wholesome. That was cute. Thanks the bits distant kin. Watch one of the other three. Just about boring games now. I imagine the arguments will boil down to every game kind of following similar formulas and not really bothering with innovating or trying new things. It's the same argument people have been making for a long time. Not that it's a bad argument per se, but I'm very familiar with it. That would be my guess. What happened to Crime Boss? I stopped playing it. It sucks, man. It's not even fun bad. It is not even fun bad. What's it like being short? A lot like being every other height. Life's kind of the same. I'm just not super tall. Don't really have a super insightful answer for you. You don't know how tall life is? Well, I don't think the whole world changes. Because you just no new Pokemon cards I want. I finished the collection I wanted. And sure, if he wants to come on, you'd be welcome to. You gonna finish God of War Ragnarok post-game content? I eventually will, just not on stream. I was chipping away at it for a little while, but not for a long time. You gonna go back through Jedi Fallen Order before Survivor? I was thinking about it. I might. We'll see. What's your view on Nintendo closing their 3DS and Wii U store? I mean, I always think that shit sucks. Yeah, the Blue Beetle trailer was just generic. Pretty standard shit. No strong feelings on it. Thanks, Reese Harrington. Same as every other superhero trailer. Dr. Pepper's alright. I don't drink soda, though. Whew. Hopefully Secret War isn't shit. Yeah, hopefully not. I'm probably not going to be watching it, but yeah. I hope it's not bad. Thanks, Resub Alphidia. Tom Henderson has recently stated PlayStation is working on new hardware that isn't PS5 Pro related. Rumor has it it's a new Sony handheld. That's cool, I guess. Competition's always a good thing. It's gonna be hard to beat the Steam Deck, though. Thanks to the Prime 1. Have I seen For Honor Esports recently? No. Let me take a peek. Is it a cool esports game? The For Honor Dominion Series 2021 Championship. Let's go to like the finals.
Because they expect that kick to come in. He's able to actually working out in favor. That was absolutely ridiculous. Kusatamago is not long for this world. Does manage to get the kill onto Rippy, but ultimately it is just a matter of time before TKS takes.
Nice.
You know what? It feels like TKS loves producing.
Yeah, can't say I've ever watched For Honor Esports. Thanks, Resub Hertz and Matthias. Thanks to Resub Bulldog. Have you seen The Rock's reaction in his latest stand-up? Oh, have you seen Chris Rock's reaction in his latest stand-up? Yeah, we talked about that a while ago. Thanks to the Bits Frank. I've played Sons of the Forest quite a bit. Well, not true. I played it twice. Once with my friends normally, and then once speedrunning it. I just don't really like it. Thanks to Prime Lampy. You ever gonna play Granny again? I'm not planning on it. Thanks, Risa Brian. The new Tom Scott video. No, I haven't watched it yet. The Resub Buddha. What is Crab Champions? Is that the Ace of Seafood looking game? No. It's a different game. Damn, this shit looks like it goes hard. Nice. It's actually from the guy that made the Crab Rave song, and it's actually pretty good. Oh. Thanks, Risa Peter. Is it on Steam? I'll try it, sure. It's so fun. Good. Give it a whirl. Thanks, resub Desi and Waffles. How do... oh. How does this work? So this is training. You go to the swords. Man, they got a lot of shit. What's this? Oh, this is for movement training. Thanks, resub Alex. Oh, these must be enemies. Oh, this is my melee. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Alright, not the cleanest, but we got there. Oh. I'll do this one. Give me that. Okay, this looks interesting. Oh, shit. God damn. I'm just gonna keep doing like the compounding ones. Maybe I'll just do both of these. Damn, I keep missing. There we are. What's all the purple shit I keep getting? Is that the currency? Must be. Thanks for resub, Victor. This seems strong. Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's fine. No fall damage, I guess. That son of a bitch. Oh, I need health ASAP. Yikes. That explosion did so much damage. Max health increased after... Yeah, just give me this one. I'm just gonna roll the dice. 3 HP in a dream, baby. Oh, wait, that was perfect timing. Where's health? Can't afford that. This is 25% off. Can't afford that. How do I get health? Behind you? Oh, it's just shit you pick up on the floor. Oh. I'll just grab this because it's cheap. I don't trust my parkour at all, so I'll just do this. We're looking pretty good. Yeah, these new upgrades. Oh wow, I really ate that one. Unlucky. Okay, I took a lot of damage there towards the end. Oh, bit of a lag spike, unlucky. The ants are pretty strong. The damage ore is really good. I can kind of just cheese a lot of this if I need to, like if I start running low on health. Hopefully it won't come down to that though. Thanks to Resub 115, Mets fan, and Sophie. Oh! That's so unfortunate. I think this is the end gamers. We're gonna need a fucking crab miracle here. I'm actually doing a pretty decent job kiting here. Okay, I'm fucked. Wow, that was clutch. 1 HP in a dream, baby. Give me anything for health back. You need 32 more health to open this chest. Man, that feels awful. Incredible. So what then? I get nothing out of this? Oh, here we go. Alright, I get health back here, so that worked out super, super well. Heal when dealing damage, damn. That's nice. Oh, look at the way this damage scales. Alright, we're good. What's this? No, don't need that. You can break through those crystals for money? Oh. Oh. Damn, that was clean. That wasn't. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he's popping off. He's going into a flow state right now. Getting some health back. There we are. Had to kind of camp that one out, my god. That guy was popping off. Fire close range AoE blasts. Powerful explosion on crit. Crit spawns 5 new shots that target nearby enemies. Give me that. There's 0 point not going for green shrines, by the way. They're bugged right now, so it has a near 100% chance of working. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Okay. I see there's skulls up here. Oof. Damn, I'm absolutely pumping. Okay, I thought that was going to be crystals. It was not. I already have that one. Thanks for your sub, Fireboy, Tedium, Wreck, and Cadence. And the resub, Hayden. And the resub Rico. I feel very strong right now. Man, that guy did nothing. Wasn't I supposed to get another chest? No, maybe not. This is an easy game. Okay, almost instantly died. Amazing. What a flank. Man's a goddamn hero to crabs everywhere. Okay, another close call. Ooh, legendary. 2.6k. Jesus Christ. Don't have enough for that, but I can get one of these two epics. I already have that one. Does it just level it up? Yeah, guess so. Okay, let's try that. I'm curious. That's a lot of damage. You need more crit now? Yeah, thanks to Risa Bonberry. We'll focus on crit build. I need to kill all of these exploding guys first, so they don't sneak up on me and ruin my run. Okay, there's like 10 of them. Okay, 1 HP. Luckily I was targeting all of the exploding guys. That worked well. God damn it. Tragic. Not a bad run, not a bad run. That was very unlucky getting flanked like that. Do you get anything... I'll try Nightmare. Do you get any benefits from playing on Nightmare or just more challenge? Do you get like higher tier drops or anything? Give me something good. Let's do that. Give me a good luck chest. How did that hit me? That sounds good. I'm just gonna keep running luck. Thanks, Risa Bonberry. Oh, this thing's gonna absolutely ruin me, I feel it. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, no point in not trying this, I guess. Thanks to give sub John. See if I can do it flawless. Holy shit, there's a lot. So far, flawless is intact. Nice. We got the bonus. I need 4 more health for it. Wow. Oh my god, I can't do any of these. What? What a bunch of baloney! Is there any health anywhere here? Well, that's sad. Thanks for resub, Yale. Can't afford anything good here. Be nice to get that, though. Once I get lucky. $205. $210. Not quite. Just barely missed on this one. Man, just 10 more. Fuck. Sad. Whatever, we'll just grab that. Thoughts on the game so far? It's fun. Ooh, clean. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. There's 2 of them? Okay, he's all up in my shit. This is not looking good. Oh! Luckily can't hurt myself with my own grenade. there's one. Oh, he's confused. Outplayed. Sorry, idiot. Thanks, the resub Swan. Give me this. I'm gonna try this one-hit shit. Thanks to the tier 1 space. Oh, that guy almost didn't get eliminated in one hit. That was close. Nice. I keep forgetting to blow up the crystals. I don't know, I kind of want to see what Speed Demon will feel like. But this will probably just be all around better. Thanks, we can get the 2 gift subs Dongle and the resub Kyber. Fuck. I needed to group them all up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, nice. I got a little scary. Thanks for the gift sub, Baka. Alright, I have a lot of cash now. Let's see. Give me something good. Increase max health by 100 and heal 66% of your health. Yeah. Damage increased after every 10 one-shot eliminations. Oh, nice, that's big. This is 25% off. I'll grab it. Can't argue with a good deal. Things the prime less. Oh, that. Okay, this new grenade just went crazy on me. Okay, these grenades are wacky. This isn't looking good, boys. Oh my god, 2 HP. Man, I've hit that grenade literally like once. Okay, I am not liking this grenade very much. There we go, that one should hit. No, maybe not. It's still too high. Too low on that one. Oh, 1 HP. I'm dead. Wow, clutch. Man, it does no damage either. My other grenades were better. This boss is also a lot more difficult than the other one, because this is Nightmare now. I think I just had like a really bad set of rolls here, to be honest. I think that's definitely one of the big problems on that one. That was a really stinky one. Run that back. I'll stay Nightmare, even though I didn't see too much of a change from like loot rolls or anything. We'll stay Nightmare. Damn, I got hit. Oh, wow. What a snipe. Thanks, resub Grim. 11 crystals. That doesn't seem worth it at all. Thanks to tier 1 Uber and the resub Grim. What hit me? Oh, skulls already. Give me luck. So did all of his stuff reset? Yeah, it's roguelike. Run resets. The debuffs seem good. I'm gonna keep going for that. Give me this. I want to upgrade my debuff thing. Oh god! Alright, I got too confident. I ate 2 melees there. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Scary. Lost my combo now. I threw so hard. This is gonna be tough now. More random debuffs. Okay, thank God it's shop time. We got lucky on that timing. Thanks to resub oatmeal. Damn, no loot. Can't afford that. Oh, this is shit. Anything that'll spawn some loot. Thanks to Brian Sip. That spawned loot. Oh! Holy shit, there's a lot. What the fuck? Why is there so many this early? This is not looking good. Also lost my whole combo. This is the last guy, I think, right? Yeah. Still have a lot of health. Just gonna keep doing random debuffs and like let that shit ride. That spawned perk. Whoa! No, 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 no! One HP for the 50th time in a row. Man, those little explosions on death were a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Alright, let's just do normal mode. I want to see how long this goes. I want to see how crazy it can get. Get a new gun. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that, yeah. I'll do it after this one. Brings the resub Flappy. I know, the game's like actually pretty fucking good. Keep dropping combos though. No, game just came out. At least I think it just came out. I'll take those. Thanks for the 5k bits, goddamn. And Amadio, thank you for that. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the resub, Flappy. What's up? Why do you keep saying debate? What's happening? X talking about you right now? Oh, about the new video? What are his thoughts? I imagine it's whatever Mew Kitty says. Debate X, sure. I'm down to talk. I just can't even understand there's a real debate. I know Mew Kitty's really upset, but I'd like her to put her money where her mouth is. If she really thinks that the Aiden Ross Pornhub situation is exactly the same as the QT Cinderella one, then I want her in her next video to post the unedited, uncensored Aiden Ross moment with Pornhub, and then post the unedited, uncensored version of the QT Cinderella Fansly thing, and we'll see how similar they are. Since they are clearly the same, I guess, and I'm just coping. Well, if she does that, then yeah, absolutely, I'll eat shit on it. If she really thinks that they're completely the same and it's pure cope, I would love to see her do the Aiden Ross Pornhub moment, uncensored, unedited, in a video on YouTube, right next to the QT Cinderella Fansly one. We'll see how closely related they are. Yeah, I don't know how many times I have to say they're both bad, but one is definitely worse, which is why I called it much weirder and much quicker, as opposed to laughing, and then saying that, yeah, that was uncomfortable and not good. There's a very big difference between the content that was played. There's the resub packs in tier 1. Atsy. Oh, I'm not even talking about X. I just saw Mew Kitty's response after I posted the video. It was her just once again saying cope. I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure she just trolls, but she seems like legitimately upset and like very much believing that they're exactly the same thing. So it was hypocritical to not make the same statement after the QT one. And again, I'm saying if she really feels that way, then in her next video she needs to play the unedited, uncensored Aiden Ross Pornhub moment, and then play the QT Cinderella one so we can all see them being laid bare. See how similar they are. That's all I'm saying. He's saying there's no 18 plus tag on the Fansly ad, whereas Kick you have to verify being 18. Yeah, but on the actual porn website you have to verify being 18. The actual advertisement had no pornographic content, so that's completely irrelevant to the situation, really. At least I would think so. Whereas the Aiden Ross stream, just clicking yes, I'm 18, and then immediately seeing porn on a stream that was completely unrelated to adult content is very different. So if we're going to talk about verification, then you would still need to verify you're 18 to see the porn with Fansly. Because if you just go to the QR code, all you get is exactly what I showed in that video, which is the login and then just pictures of some completely clothed women. So you'd still have to verify you're 18, so the whole Kick thing with the 18 saying, yes, I'm 18, that is completely worthless. They're both bad, which I have said 15 times now. But one is clearly worse than the other. The one that I talked about in the, like, immediately after it happened. And then the one I didn't talk about immediately after it happened, I laughed and then said later, wow, that was kind of weird. Like, it's very much going in circles here. Like the Prime Salty and the resub dead things. And the bits teach on. Is the resub dirty? He's comparing it to gambling? What does that have to do with anything? Hansley made an ad saying you can use their service to link your Twitch to see your streamers you follow do porn. Well, a few weeks ago, QT was crying about the same thing. Well, not the same thing. That's the deepfake situation. That's MewKitty's whole point. If that's her whole point, why does she keep bringing me up and harping on me? Because I laughed at it. It's clearly not her whole point. But I mean, if she wants to critique QT Cinderella, I mean, that's totally fine. I'm not her PR guy. So am I talking to X or nah? Not harping on you? She's made 3 tweets about me today alone. What are you talking about? Can we move on? In a minute, are we talking or not? The juicers came in asking for a debate. I mean, I'm down. I'm just playing crab game a little bit. It's a casual game. I got time. Thanks to the reset borderline. Or if MewKitty's here, I'd love to talk to her. I don't think she talks to the people, though. Oh, okay. So then that's not happening? Alright. We'll do this one. Things are resub juiced. And the resub Funky and the Prime Ray. And the resub Dristic. I'll just keep upgrading these. Hold on. Thanks to the Prime Flux and the resub Dino. I'm not doing a crit build on this one. This one's just like a wacky assortment of shit. It's not a nightmare run, so it's just whatever I get. Not having the best of rolls right now. I should have actually reset that one. Whatever. I'll make it work. Thanks to resub Dirty and the gift sub Gibbs. God damn it. Combo's pretty decent. Everything's very tanky now. There goes my combo. Really ate that one. Huge. Huge. 1 HP. Amazing. My god. Okay. Well, I think we're fucked here. Thanks for the prime code in Matthias. XQC wants to call. Okay. I will wait another couple minutes then. This is now the second time. So I'm gonna take a little pee-pee real quick. And I better have a message from him. Be right back. Back. Oh, that looks like that was a false alarm. Also, this run's definitely fucked. Unless there's like a health totem here. And even then... Oh, that didn't kill him. Oh, it did. Nice. Oh! Where's the last guy? I'm trying to play it real slow. Gotcha. Oh, 1 HP, baby. Completed the whole island. Give me something. Oh my god, yikes. Oh, X is calling.
A child
Hey,
isn't,
hey.
Give me 10 seconds.
Okay. Is he defining what a child is? Thanks to 5 gift subs, Mal. There's gonna be like a WWE match? I don't think so. I think there's... I just can't imagine multiple takes on a pretty simple situation. It is literally making something out of absolutely nothing. It should be pretty easy, but I guess we'll see. Exit tier 1 Ting, and the resub Vizslo and Tonk, and Immer, and Opulent.
What's up?
Hey, hey! What's the sit rep? Lay it on me.
Oh, I'm on a video. I did some stuff. There's some stuff that I gathered. Yo, I'm gonna make it faster than last time. Listen, because this time the points are much sharper and much. Oh, this fucking egg always goes on my screen. Kim, listen. This is the point out. Also, yeah. I'm a visual person, right? A visual. Well, I said checkmate. Also, 6 moves, good one by the way. It's like I saw 2 things. One that's like moving around, the one that locks it in place. So I thought 1-2, and it's over. Kind of checkmate. But I can't explain properly. Listen, the way I see it, this isn't drama. You want to realize that the differences between adults in opinions is not drama. It's drama because your dad is a cucklord and is okay. I'm not gonna get there. Anyway, your point is in your video, right? In your video,
yeah.
Okay. I think there's so much. People don't understand how much there's unpacking this. There's a lot of components in this. There's a lot of components.
Yeah, very nuanced. Very nuanced.
A lot of topics like things like safeguards, things like and the reason why I'm more involved in this video than last time. Out of the Gamba shit, I became like a 5-head. I don't understand it. Chat doesn't get it. I think the internet isn't ready for the truth sometimes. I get a lot of these concepts. Now here's some of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the 2 mistakes, or the thing that I think there was a mistake about. One is about safeguards. And the other one was about nuance in what was it again? It was nuance in I'm printing my answer in my head.
Yep, all good.
It's printing. Hold up.
I'll wait on the fax machine. No worries.
Yeah. Come on, Jay, help me out. And I forgot what I was wondering about. And I don't want to do the entire video again to make a point, or at least start. Yeah. Nuance in nudity and content.
Right.
Okay. So here's so I'll go to the main point. I'll remove this. So then, you bring up in the vid at one point that like people are naked. Oh no, you say at one point, you say that you understand that Aiden, right? So Aiden, he showed porn or something like that, right?
Yeah, he went on Pornhub. Just yeah, well, I mean the clips are all there. I mean, yeah, it happened.
I know. I said a little about that. I didn't actually watch. I'm not kidding, but I get the point though. Right?
Yep.
And then, right? And then in the other instance, oh man, I'm trying not to get lost here, okay? Because I think there's 3 parts. Fuck.
All right, here I'll throw you a little lure here, so we can start on a topic. I think it's actually very simple. So, the video from MewKitty highlights me in particular at the end as hypocrisy, because I had made a statement saying it was weird when Aiden Ross pulled up full-blown porn on stream, and I called it weird, which I still think it was. It is weird. And it is weird because you have to consider that there definitely were kids watching. Now, I know the point that you, as well as a lot of the pseudo-intellectuals in the comments made, is like, well, at least there was an 18-plus warning on there.
Yeah.
And fair enough. Not that that's a great safeguard, which I think is what you wanted to touch on, but that is there. Yeah, that was there where you click, yes, I'm 18. Well, actually, I'm Kick. I don't know if you have to even click anything. I think you can still just go. But regardless, it was in like the title, I think. So that's a point that a lot of people like to make. And then fast forward to the Fansly advertisement. There was no porn shown. Would you argue that anything was sexually explicit in the advertisement itself? Was there any nudity or anything that you wouldn't find on Instagram or on Twitch itself right now?
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. I'm not going I'm not going down that route because I think it's dumb, right? Me personally, with my core beliefs, I think yes, but for the sake of the argument and the sake of terms of service, no. So that my answer to that is no. The actual pictures shown and things, right, were not a problem.
Right. So we can stop right there. So we can recognize there's already a distinct difference between Aiden Ross showing full-blown porn, nudity and everything, versus the advertisement that was shown, which was all clothed. Now, it advertises to something that is full-blown porn, but this is where we get back to safeguards. I, as well as most people I imagine, are under the impression that Fansly is a service that can only be accessed once you log in and verify you're 18 years old. That's no different than Kick having an 18-plus check in the title or whatever. So, I feel like there's already extra degrees of separation on that front as well. I don't feel there's any merit to claiming that I'm hypocritical for calling Aiden Ross pulling up porn, which was on stream out of nowhere at random, just legitimate full nudity porn, versus a porn advertisement which had no sexual content in it whatsoever until you went to the site and then signed up. Now, I understand the site isn't very secure. From what I've read, you can sign up at any age. It doesn't really do good checks. That's information I didn't know at the time, but even still, that is a problem with Fansly itself that I was unaware of. But the point still stands. Me laughing when that pops up is not hypocritical because it was not nearly on the same playing field as the thing people are calling out that I've said before, which was pulling up literal Pornhub on stream in front of the audience is a very far cry away from clothed.
No. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and defend you on this one. I mean, I don't think it's hypocritical either, because people think it's like a black and white, right? And I think laughing. I generally think that laughing at something being like dumb and like surreal and kind of stupid, right?
Right.
I think people get the point. What doesn't make you like an endorser / whatever, right? Because something extremely terrible, like let's say a call to action to violence, and you go, oh, that's terrible, right? But somebody, let's say, is saying, oh man, making a comment about something that isn't crazy, then you may say, this guy's kind of crazy, or this guy's kind of dumb, right? And I think laughing or saying the same thing I did, right, doesn't flip the switch into endorsing it. Or does that make sense or not? You get it?
I absolutely understand what you're saying. And that's the only point I was making. MewKitty highlights me as a hypocrite. She is still on Twitter saying I'm huffing copium by defending that there is a huge distinction between what was broadcast by Aiden and what was advertised by QT. So, this is what I said on stream, and I'll say it here as well, because I know she watches you a lot. If she truly feels these are exactly the same situation and it is hypocritical, then I would like her in her next video to play the unedited, uncensored version of Aiden Ross's Pornhub moment, and then play the QT Cinderella Fansly advertisement so we can see them side by side and see if they really are the exact same situation like she insinuates they are. I imagine that won't go super well. One of those clips is going to get her banned, and the other one is right now on YouTube and Twitch without problems. And I think you can guess which one that is. It is not the same.
No, I get that. So I think the hypocrisy is out the window. Just some of the argument patterns that I didn't agree with, which don't earn a big deal. Charles always backpedaling, but overall, that's why I said it. Basically, the issue that I had is at one point you said something that I hear a lot, like Twitch, hot tubs like that, right? I think this shit should have been instead of being widened, this should have been really hard on the hot tub shit and bikini stuff. They should have been hard on it, but instead they caved in to the demand, and they kind of widened it. As long as you're in a hot tub, you can be like half naked, right? Which is like, it's just pseudo nudity or nudity, right? It's kind of fucked up, right? And in the video, you say at one point, you say, "Oh yeah, but it's nothing that on Twitch, if you compare it, I mean Twitch isn't better. Even if you're young, you can just click on a category like hot tub, and you're gonna see nudity, right? But then I kind of fire back at you, where you said argument you did earlier about you're able to look at the ad, right? Then you wouldn't get banned. If you look at porn, you're gonna get banned on Twitch, right?
Right.
Well, if you flip it up, I mean, if you take the content that's in Fansly, and you would have put it on Twitch, well, you would get banned, right?
Yeah.
That was the only point. If you take the content that's being pushed towards and call to action to consume, if you would have put that in a category, well, now you would get banned. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I don't see the relevance to the overall. The reason I brought up the hot tub streaming was just to point out once again that content that was shown by the Fansly advertisement is not content that is like actually worse than what Twitch is already advertising, which is hot tub streams. Like I said, if you go on Twitch right now and you're not logged in, you are recommended hot tub streamers in that recommended section 100% of the time. The point was, this content is already on Twitch and already super accessible. It's kind of weird to focus the outrage on that advertisement for the content of the advertisement when it's not worse than what's already here. Now, going to where it's advertising, that is a problem. But once again, that's a degree of separation where you would only, like I said, I didn't know this at the time, you would only think you could access that content at 18 plus through a verification check, which apparently Fansly doesn't really do. The whole point with the hot tub segment was just to highlight that this content wasn't like outrageously sexual, especially when compared to what's already on Twitch. It wasn't really trying to make a grander point about like the state of hot tub streaming on Twitch itself.
Yeah. I got that. I just thought that since you're knowledgeable about safeguards, or at least from certain barriers, that you would have tried to investigate the fact that if you do understand the importance and the use of safeguards and how they're it's the best we could do, right? So like 18 plus checks, that it would be kind of weird for a QD stream to advertise and make a call to action to enact with a product that's 18 plus without having the 18 plus tag on her own stream she broadcasted that stream.
So you're saying for the overall stream having an 18 plus due to the sponsor having explicit content?
Absolutely.
See, that's a totally fine argument to make, but that's not one that MewKitty was making against me. I'm only fighting back on the hypocritical stuff, because I think that's a load of horseradish. That's all I'm talking about. So everything I'm talking about is to defend that. I'm not here to defend the Fansly being on here. Like I said multiple times now, I think both are probably not the best decision, to play porn on a stream or advertise porn to a stream, especially when it's not like beforehand, this is going to be an 18 plus sponsor. That's totally fine. I agree. You could have absolutely had an 18 plus somewhere in there. Absolutely. That wasn't the point of the video though.
Yeah. See, people talk about nuance, but I think when your site is advertised as an adult site, adult content, then you have to make a parallel with something as drastic as just saying fucking Pornhub. And at that point, right? At that point, if you advertise something like Fansly, then you'll be okay with your stream being not 18 plus as a tag in the title or in the setting, and advertising straight up Pornhub, because Pornhub has a lot of videos of creators that are not naked. I know, but they are not naked. They're just doing some like roleplay, whatever, or ASMR, and there is a lot of nudity and nude and directly pornographic content. Same way Fansly does, and that creates a one-to-one equivalency in product being delivered or being to be consumed by the consumer. Right?
Yeah, but you've already overlooked a core component of that example. Pornhub is easily accessible without any kind of login or verification. Fansly, to my knowledge, you still do have to log in, albeit its system is complete dog shit and lets anyone in under 18. So there is still a difference in the actual service itself, but the product does stay the same, you're right. And again, that would be something you would absolutely need the 18 plus check on, and would be something that, again, I would say is not a great decision.
Yeah, at that point, it's very, very difficult because then we're talking about the severity and efficacy of safeguards, right? Overall, and I think that's a discussion that the internet isn't ready to have.
Well, I think it's a discussion everyone already knows. The safeguards, like, I mean, clicking I'm 18 on Kick, I mean, that's the easiest thing in the world. No one's going to see that and be like, fuck, I'm not 18. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. This is too intense for me. It's the safeguards aren't effective. However, when you go to a service that I assumed was a paid service for only 18 plus subscribers, you would expect them to do their due diligence with like an ID check or something. I think OnlyFans does that, though I'm not positive because I don't use that either. I would think there'd be some kind of system in place since it's paid porn where they check that you're of age to be purchasing it. So that check, I imagine, would have been a little more thorough than the standard one of click yes, I'm 18. But apparently that's not the case, which I didn't know.
Okay. I feel like the so safeguards are it's a massive topic, right? Because safeguards, it literally makes you have conclusions. I generally think, and it makes you understand it, right? In my opinion, you either take them seriously or you don't. There's not much of a nuance there, because regardless of how good they are, people will discredit them.
Yeah,
right?
For sure. I mean, there's always ways around it, 100%. I don't think you'll get any pushback on that, yeah.
Yeah, because see, a good thing of the gambling era that I noticed, right, is that when you think about, in my opinion, this is my opinion, crypto gambling sites, right, in terms of safeguards. Sorry, I had your GoDaddy ad open or some shit or something linked in chat earlier, and I clicked on it by accident. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, GoDaddy with the big titties. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll
Yeah.
get you. That had you going to Wooga.
So the good parallel is that if you think about internet safeguards and things you do online virtually, crypto gambling sites are the most inaccessible of almost all content out there, because one, right? There's 18 plus whenever you log in, create account, whatnot, and even that to interact with the product, to be able to actually play with money, right? You have to have an account to deposit crypto from, right? And how do you get that? Well, you have to go to an exchange. You have to go to an exchange, right? And from that exchange, right, you have to make an account. In that account, you have to submit like your passport and shit. So like legal docs, like legitimate legal documents for them to verify your accounts. Then you have to so I don't know what I call it again, Jeff. I forgot. It's called KYC. So after you do KYC, you have to link your bank, right?
Yeah.
Link your bank, transfer funds twice, and then go back to the website that's 18 plus, and then you can interact with the product. Is this something or an activity that targets or is prone to children? I think that's incredibly disingenuous of an argument to push.
I don't know who's pushing that argument, because that was not in that video at all. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how we got to gambling. I was gonna let you cook on it if you wanted to, but yeah, I didn't say anything about gambling. For what it's worth, though, it's all good. But for what it's worth, there actually have been a couple cases where kids have signed up for crypto gambling because they usually don't check the verification until it's time to cash out. So I remember there was a story I read not long ago where kids signed up. They had some money they won through crypto gambling. I don't remember what site. I don't think it was Stake, but it was one of those. And they had money in the account, but they couldn't cash it out because then they needed to verify their age. But Stake was more than willing to take the money before verifying. So I don't know what this has to do with the core topic, but I mean, yeah, that's this. Any safeguards are prone to being breached regardless. But yeah, some are better than others.
The only reason why I made an argument is that to show that safeguards, in my opinion, have a wide array of them, and if people in general, the public doesn't agree with the argument of Gamba safeguards, which are I think one of the strongest out there because of how hard it is to get there, right? That they will never ever accept any online safeguards without supervision ever, unless their parent has to put their thumb in a machine, right, and log them in. They will never agree to any safeguards on the internet. They just won't. And these people need to understand that their mentality is bricked. That's all. That's all. Do you agree with that or not?
I'm gonna be honest. I followed you all the way up until you left the safeguard component about putting like their thumb or like where's their thumb going and where like what is it like a biometric scanner?
The argument is that it's hard to argue when you make the argument about safeguards.
Right.
People are gonna give you some pushback and say, "Oh, it's easy to do this, it's easy to do that." I generally think the people that say that safeguards are bad, right? They aren't really to understand it.
Well, I don't know who's saying safeguards are bad. It's always
no. Safeguards don't work. Don't work.
Oh,
right?
Gotcha.
It doesn't matter the severity of the safeguard. They will never agree that safeguards online work or have any value, unless there comes a time where parents have to come in with a thumbprint thing and they put their thumb in a machine that scans their age and then their child is able to play, right? If it's not that, they will never agree with any degrees of online safeguard. They'll just say that it's just you're talking to ghosts.
Okay, so then the grand point you're making to kind of relate it back is in terms of safeguards, and you're using gambling safeguards
as the strongest.
Okay, gotcha. As an example of strong safeguards. Okay.
So if people don't agree with the strongest safeguard, then they will never agree to any degrees of safeguard, right? Because it's like impossible at that point. It's literally it's like it's like whenever you're young. You ever go to the Blockbuster and there's like a drape and then you go and you peek through the fucking boobies area?
I didn't know Blockbuster had a boobies area. Holy shit, that was a well-kept secret from me. No, I can't say I've had that experience.
Oh shit! I mean, our local like Blockbuster spot. I mean, in Quebec we didn't have Blockbuster. We had the store. We would go. We would go to the fucking a store, right? We get movies, and we would peek because they have like a door, but instead of a door that's physical, it's like like drapes, right? Like a curtain, and we would go pick the curtain at the adult fucking movies, right? And it would look at like the thumbnails.
Oh, gotcha. So like, would it be like a shelf or something full of adult films?
No, it was a room with a door.
Oh, okay. So like a full. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it did plus past here, and it would go and peek it. That's just kind of how it goes. Anyway, see, that's like the type of safeguard, you know, that there is sometimes around these things, and I feel like the internet is kind of the same thing a little bit. They're like inefficient type of safeguard type shit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly a conversation to be had about the effectiveness of safeguards and how we can make them stronger. None of that was at all what I talked about. Again, it was all just about the hypocritical claims that I was tackling.
Okay. Well, no, it's okay because I just didn't agree about like your like that about what I told you. But I do agree though that I don't think it's hypocritical to react in various ways to various degrees of something, right?
Yeah, because I think all of us can agree that the severity is different between pulling up Pornhub on stream versus the advertisement, which didn't have the explicit content, though did advertise to it, which, again, I have said many times now is still not great. But it is inarguably not as bad as the Aiden Ross situation. Thus, I don't think it's hypocritical to have not immediately made a huge stink about that and instead laughed at it and then called it uncomfortable. That seems about right. And if she disagrees, then again, I welcome her to play the unedited, uncensored Aiden Ross Pornhub moment in her next video, and then play the QT Cinderella Fansley moment, and we'll see how it goes. So we can see how similar they are.
You know what, Tim? I just came up with I like making parallels and I like making what we call analogies that apply one to one, right? That are valid to try to simplify a topic. You know what I just thought about? The topic of violence, right?
Mm-hmm.
I show you a clip of UFC, right? Which is people sign a waiver, they voluntarily go to fight, right? Right? That's one thing, right? That's about as consensual as it gets to fighting, and then a video of some guy who does like an assault, like it was punching me in the fucking face in real life, right? He comes by and is just knocked him to the fucking bing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think if I show you the kill of the UFC, right, you'll have a certain reaction, and if I show you a clip of a punch and assault, you have a very different reaction, right? And I think even though this is the topic of violence, it's still violent in both ends. The reaction to these things will be severely different from one end to the other. Even though it's extreme, the two ends are very extreme. I still think there's value to present the argument that there are degrees of reaction based on what is happening. And I think you laughing at Kid making a sponsor and you saying, "What the fuck? International show porn," doesn't show hypocrisy. I don't think that's hypocrisy.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm hoping after this conversation, she will also see it that way, because I don't see the other side of the coin. I get Fansly itself has problems where if you do sign up, like it doesn't actually verify you're 18. Like apparently you can just sign up with Twitch and it doesn't check if you're 18. It takes Twitch's word. That's a problem. And that's, of course, information I didn't have at the time. But even still, there is a very different degree of severity between pulling up Pornhub versus pulling up the Fansly advertisement. So even still, the whole thing was just tackling the hypocrisy statement.
Yeah. Chances I don't know the chances.
They're both bad. One's worse, which is why I talked about it first.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, just as I'm folding, but the reality is that both my gotchas are like on semantics, even though I still think that there's value to the gotchas. Your argument is always back to your video title, which is good. It's good that you did that as a debater or a talker. You go back to the hypocrisy of it, right? That's the topic, right? And you are right. I don't believe you're hypocritical. It was more like getting sidetracked on small semantics rather than big topics.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like again, it is a legitimately nuanced topic that you can have a lot of branching conversations about for sure. But that wasn't the point of the video. It was to tackle just one topic in particular. But yeah, I totally see what you're talking about on other things for sure. I'll be honest, once you started bringing in like thumbprint retina scanner stuff, you kind of had me wondering what was being whipped up in the kitchen back there by the chef. But overall, I think I understand where you're trying to go with a lot of like the branching paths to the conversation. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know why I said that? I said thumbprint because it is the last amount of barrier you can have, because it's called the 3-rule life. It's life on 3 rules. FA 1, 2, 3. Always remember this, Charlie. Something that you know, something that you have, something that you are. The reason why I brought the argument of thumbprint is the last line of defense behind who we are as people in terms of security like that. It is something that you are. An adult. And the adult has its thumb and they'll press it. Otherwise, the children can get access easily to something that you know, a password, something that you have, a computer or a device, but they don't have access to something that you are, the parent's thumb. Boom. Thoughts?
So there was a lot in there. Overall, I think I understand the bigger point that you were aiming at. And, you know, I like the passion behind it, and I do think I agree. I hope I understood you correctly.
That's right.
I hope there's just a lot in there that was going on. It got very almost Socrates for a moment with the what you are kind of stuff, but I think
you don't get that? It's FA. It's FA 3 is the maximum 3. It's a video by Tom Scott. Factor authentication.
Yep.
Right? Has a maximum of 3. It's a triangle. Something that you know. A password. Right? A password, a name, a code word. Something that you have. Like an authenticator device. Something you play in your computer. A physical object. But also something that you are. So, your thumbprint, your eyes, your DNA, your... see it? And the third one is the strongest by far, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It is the 3FA.
3FA, baby.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I'm out, bro.
Alright, man. Good conversation. Have a good stream.
Yeah, that's right. You too, man.
I think that was productive. I always enjoy our little talks. Makes the resub X's and the prime adequate. And the resub Pog and Flux. Things got a little weird for a minute in there. But overall, I think that was a good conversation. 3FA, baby. Thanks for the resub, Min. Thanks for the resub, Infinity. Oh, 1 HP again. Jesus Christ. Thanks, the Prime Sludge. Oh god, it's a skull. I'm just gonna camp it out. Alright, we're good. Nah. Does this cap out at 105? Because I feel like that should be getting higher, but it's not. That must cap out. Whatever, it's boss anyway. So this should be fine for that upgrade. Damn, I'm kind of melting them. There we go. That was easy. That was a flawless run. Thanks to the Prime Vinny, and the resub Rain. To give sub strike and tier 1 salty. That's just a straight damage increase, give me that. How far have you gotten so far? I'm not sure. I've only done a few runs though, we're still early. Yeah, the game is roguelike, so... I'm just gonna keep doing these seem really good. Thanks to tier 1 dead strike. Ooh. Holy shit, that was clean. Yeah, apparently this is by the guy who made the crab rave. Fucking crushed it, honestly. Yeah, I really like roguelike games, so this is right up my alley, and I've been really enjoying it so far. Oh, that's so fucked up. I have so much money right now. I'm gonna be able to get some crazy upgrades. Thanks to 2 gift sub space in the tier 1 space. The resub cape. Thank you for that space duck. I'm having a super clean run right now. Nice! Flawless again. I don't know, do you think probably increasing health is better? I'm just gonna do that. Armor's nice, but I don't think it's necessary. Thanks resub Torile and the bits blank. Oh, baby! We are cooking. Wait, what? No more weapon mod slots. Okay, hold on, I might need to unlock that for that, because that one sounds good. What's this one? Shots deal more damage. Level 2? Holy fuck! We are cruising. I'm just gonna do it. Chance for shots to target nearby enemies? Yeah, just do it. Oops, it's E. Run it. We have so much money, we might as well. Oh my god, I'm critting for 578! Disgusting! Thanks for the bits blank. The only thing I have to watch out for is an exploding enemy spawning behind me. Okay, and falling off the map. I did a decent chunk of damage. Can't afford to make that mistake again. Okay, and the exploding enemy right on cue. Love that. We're really getting fucking blasted right now. Maybe I'm not as strong as I thought I was. That 578 crit really seemed like it would be massive. Holy! Who's left? One of them must have fallen down and got stuck. This is sad. Please? You can find them? Yeah, I'm looking. I don't know where they are, though. I feel like I hear them. But it might just be the song. Auto target, shoot. I think auto target only works if I hit something. Like an enemy, that is. This is so sad. Under the floor. Well, yeah, clearly the enemy is somewhere here, but I don't know where. Is that them? That's not gonna make it. Well, this is very sad. Thanks, Risa Banana in the Prime Zane. Damn it. I had such a good build in this one. Damn, this map sucks. Yeah, I mean, I have no choice. Can you save scum? No, man, it's a roguelike game. There's so many places it could be stuck. Quit lobby and resume your run. Are you sure your progress will be saved? Oh, wow. Okay. That's nice. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Oh, that was sad. Well, I already know one of these guys is gonna get stuck now since I fell off. Shit. Yep, one of them fell off again. This map sucks. Okay, let's stand still, maybe. Well, no, I can't do that. I'll just insta die, to be honest. Wow, that was rough. I just watched that guy fall off. That's gonna be the run killer. This is not even worth it. I already know that guy's gonna be the death of me there. I won't be able to find him. It looks like if they fall off at all, they don't die. They just stay alive at the very bottom of the ravine, is what it seems like. So I have to ensure I kill them before they jump and die. I just saw that guy. This seems impossible. Maybe this is where the early access ends, because this is not going to be completable. Okay. I'm just gonna salvage one of these. Yeah, we got lucky there. Okay, finally a map they won't fall off on. What do you got for me? Bonus crystals, eh? I'd love to hear that. Easy. Ooh, another epic? Additional reward chest when flawlessly clearing an island? Yes, please. This is a great run we cooked up here. Oh my god. And I almost threw it away. Just for being selfish. These ice crabs are kind of rough. Where did it even come from, though? No! No! Holy shit. I think next one's shop, right? So we should be fine. Well, that was rough. Alright, I have 5k crystals. That's a pretty good haul. Some more armor, increased crit, definitely want to upgrade that. Ooh, I do want that. I can do all of these. And then I'll just... Oh, that costs a lot. I can't do all of those. That's fine. This one's not very good anyway. Look at that DPS. Huge. You can drop stuff? Yeah, but I don't want to drop anything. There's nothing I want to drop. Okay. That went through the wall. Then again, I am trying to cheese him. He's earned it. No, no, no. How does he keep hitting me? There we are. Give me something juicy. Damage aura is nice. No ammo used for a short time after eliminating, huh? I really like the damage aura. This thing fucking slapped. Damage aura or for grenades? I think we'll do damage aura. It's very good. They're getting pretty tanky now. Let's get some speed. I don't have any speed upgrades yet. How did he catch up to me? Where is this guy? I'll just kill him through the wall, I guess. Man, this one seems nice. Okay, maybe I will drop something. What don't I need? I don't know. Crit chance is great. Clip size, 75% 's not negligible. Healing 1 health when doing damage has been a lifesaver. Fuck! I guess I could just unlock another slot. I don't know, I kind of want to save these crystals though because I really feel like I'm going to get a legendary in the next one. But alright, alright. We'll just unlock the slot. I do like the fire rate one. Give me this, I want more damage upgrades. Oh, look at all those damage numbers! I'll be honest, I don't see a big fire rate difference. Oh, another epic? Shots deal more damage again? Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. So big. Shots deal more damage. Yes, please. I'll do an economy upgrade. Let's get more crystals. Thanks, Resub Darian. Yep, more crit chance. Yes, please. Oh, it's starting to lag a little bit. No, I took damage, my flawless run. Another epic? Just gain 5k crystals outright? Yes, sure. Thanks to resub grown ass adult in the prime core. Still no legendary, huh? Can upgrade that. Alright. Take the armor. I mean, shots create bursts of damaging sparks. Why not? I'll unlock another slot. This one's expensive as fuck. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, I'm dropping such big DPS right now. Thanks to resub Time Night. You can reroll. Oh, I totally forgot. I haven't rerolled a single time. Oh, those big numbers make me feel so good. Uh-oh. I'm in too deep. Sure, just give me the crystals. The game does slap, it's great. Man, if I can get another damaging aura upgrade, I will absolutely just run around melting shit. Damn it! I keep taking damage. Who's left? Oh. I think it's the Primadine. Damage increased to shocked, and man, all of these are really good. But maybe I should just do the shock upgrade instead of the lightning debuff stacks increasing. I don't know, what's better? A level 3 shock or the debuff stacking? I don't know, that's tough. I feel like level 3's gotta be better. We'll just do that. Nah, not worth. Let's just do this. I need the flawless run here for the bonus. So we'll just run around for 40 seconds for flawless. I don't want any like long range guy. Oh my god, they're just waiting in here. There we go, flawless. I should get 2 chests. Yep. Bang, fire rate. Bang, fire rate. Legendary! Grenade explode into spinning blades. Give me that. And it was on sale. Fire rate, let's go. No! Wait! This one would have been huge! Upgrading my damage aura. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Is there anything I can... Can I salvage any of these? Fuck, we're so close. Is there anything I can do to like get a little bump? I haven't heard of that before, Adam. We'll check it out. You can drop and recycle. Okay, what don't I need? All of my grenade ones are good. Fuck. The only one that I really... But the clip size increase is so helpful. This is like the only almost not bad, or almost bad one. All of these are so good. Thanks to the resub, Mercy and Onyx. I guess I can get rid of the rock one. I don't really need it. How much does this give me? Oh my god, that gives me plenty. But it's level 2. Yeah, you know what I don't need? I really don't need adrenaline. That gives me enough. Damage aura level 2, baby. From 15 to 30. Man, that DPS is looking nice. And now we have... Wait, this is the lot. No, I don't want this to be the end. I have such a cool build. God, that damage is lovely. Oh, oh, okay, those are homing. Okay, yikes, yikes, yikes. What the fuck? These are doing the craziest acrobatics! What? Okay. That's a shame. That was a great build too. Fuck! I tried even shooting them out of the air, but they weren't like destructible. Unlucky. Alright, well that's a good place to call it a night, I guess. New gun. Maybe next time. Alright everyone, thanks for tuning in. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot. Thanks for subbing. Enjoy the emotes. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everybody. Here, I'll toss you to space. He's doing some crab runs.